Welcome to the running channel. I'm Anna and this is me taking on the world. I feel like I'm on top of the world. I'm in search of getting that energy and passion back for running again. So this is the start of a brand new series as I attempt to take on my biggest challenge yet. Now, I don't know about any of you guys, but I certainly know from friends and family that the global pandemic that we've been experiencing since March 2020 has had varying effects on people's lives, their mental health, motivation, and so many different aspects of our lives. And I'm no different. In fact, I've found this pandemic incredibly hard. I can't believe how much fitness I've lost. Lockdown has been hard on my fitness. It's been a real struggle for me to find my running mojo over the last few months. Now, at the start of lockdown and the start of the pandemic, there were various goals I was working towards and challenges on the channel, like the backyard marathon and running a mile on the hour every hour, which both were pretty tough challenges. And it was great to be able to have those to look forward to and work towards. But like so many of you, a lot of my races last year and this year have been cancelled. And so really finding that motivation to go out and run, not just for the love of it, but to chase down those goals, has been really difficult. I've always had one goal in mind. And the guys at the running channel know exactly what that goal is. So when I first started running 4 years ago, I'd signed up to Edinburgh Marathon and the goal was to go sub 4. And I didn't manage it on that occasion. In fact, I got injured during the race. So it took me another 2 marathons to get my sub 4 dream at Berlin Marathon. And then since then I went on to run Amsterdam Marathon in 2019 in 3:53. But it's always been a thought at the back of my mind that maybe I might like to qualify for Boston Marathon, which means running a time of 3 hours 30 and below in order to qualify. Now, that seems incredibly out of reach right now. But the running channel guys have got something up their sleeve. It's a box. An exciting delivery. Let's see what's inside. Oh, there's a note. Let's read what it says. To Anna, we know you've been struggling with motivation for running lately, but we also know how much it means to you to have a goal to work towards. So true. So we at the Running Channel have spoken to our friends at Adidas and we want to support you in aiming for your ultimate dream, achieving a Boston Marathon qualifying time. More will become clear over the next few months, but for now, here's a few bits to get your energy high and motivation back. Love from Team TRC. Some goodies for me, let's see. Some running tights needed right now, it's freezing. Running t-shirt. These look like the new Adidas Ultra Boost 21s to me. Lovely. Oh, I can feel myself wanting to go out for a run already. And there's one last thing in here. I love it, a stuffed unicorn. So the unicorn is the emblem of the Boston Marathon. It's on the badges, it's on the medal, and actually when people talk about chasing after a Boston qualifying time, they'll often talk about chasing after the unicorn. So I'm going to be chasing my own unicorn and have this to look at to remind me of the why I'm doing this. So it should be great motivation. In fact, I'm not really short of motivation at the moment. I am pumped to go out for my first run. Ready to go, all dressed up in my kit. Well, I don't really know where to start actually. I should probably have a chat with my coach, Andy Hobdell. He'll be able to put me right and tell me exactly what I need to do. I'm really excited and really nervous, and that's probably the right thing to feel.
Oh no, definitely. You're bringing in all of that energy and enthusiasm into that whole process of getting you ready for the marathon, which is exciting.
The thing that's scaring me at the moment, Andy, is that in order to run a Boston Qualifier, the paces I need to hit are rapido.
Provided you're listening, and which you have been so far, you've been excellent, then I think there's every possibility that we can succeed with this challenge, because what you've shown me so far with some of the bits and pieces we've been doing is that you have got that ability to really tune in and focus on a challenge.
So just finally, Andy, I know I mentioned about these paces, and I know I'm thinking way ahead here, but can I do this? Because my half marathon PB is the pace that I need to run for this marathon.
Well, that's fantastic. You've got to halfway already.
That was a long time ago. That was like 2 years
ago. I am 100% sure that we can do this, that you can do this, but you are going to change, you know, physiologically, psychologically. You're going to tune in to this challenge, and the work that we do along the way is, I hope that the Running Channel viewers follow your journey, and the type of training that you do is all about preparing you to do that which you at the moment believe or feel is impossible.
Amazing. Thank you so much. I'm so glad to have you in my corner.
It's Team Anna all the way.
So what does Team Anna look like? Well, I'm excited to find out. And thanks to the support of Adidas, which means shoes, I'll be doing the majority of my pretty daunting training in the new Ultra Boost 21s. Now, as well as this, it means that I'm going to be able to put together a team of experts to help me with my training to be the best that I can possibly be, in the same way that a pro athlete would. Team Anna is going to be made up of my coach, Andy Hobdell. So very exciting to be working with someone of Andy's background. He's coached Olympians. He was our very own Andy Badley's coach at the Olympics as well. And he has a roster of incredible athletes working with him. So I trust him 100%. As well as a coach, there's also a physiologist. I've had a bit of a taste of being in a sports lab at St Mary's University when we ran on the treadmill at Eliud Kipchoge's marathon pace, which was hard. And then also I know I've seen videos of elites like Kilian Jornet getting their VO2 max done, their lactate threshold, with the blood tests in the ears, the masks on the treadmill. So that's going to be really, really key, and I think will really help to formulate the training plan and make sure that I'm reaching my full potential. There's also nutritionists, so sorting out my diet, which it's all right, it's average. I like a glass of wine in the evening, I like a piece of cake. And you know, I'm not going to be doing anything drastic, but making sure that I really am fueling properly for the amount of training that I'm going to be doing, the types of training that I'm going to be doing, and just making sure that my body is as healthy as it can be. So maybe just cutting back a little bit. There's also physiotherapists, so using physio as prehab rather than rehab. So rather than waiting for injuries and niggles to crop up, actually regularly seeing physios who will be able to work on my form and any weak areas and giving me exercises to do, which I will stick to. The other really interesting side of Team Anna is going to be the psychologists, sports psychologists who specialise in speaking with athletes about their mindset, about their visualisation, about all things to do with the psychology side of sports. So this is really going to be fascinating and something that I've really worked on personally, but I feel is just scratched the surface. So being able to speak to a professional sports psychologist to really nail down the game plan for race day and, you know, motivation for the sessions and things. And then of course, there's the Running Channel community and the running community as a whole. So your support throughout this is going to mean the world to me. So please, if you do have any words of encouragement, advice, or anything, please do drop it in the comments below. I will read all of them. So thank you so much in advance for your help and support on this journey. I really hope that I can do you proud and by supporting me through this, I know that you are going to be a key player in Team Anna. So just spoken to my coach Andy, and he's sent me out to go and do a session. He always makes me motivated to go and want to run after I've spoken to him. So just on my warm up, and I've got 5 times 1 kilometre at varying 5k, 10k pace with 2 minutes jog recovery in between, and then a warm down. So let's see where I'm at. As predicted, that was so hard. I think my current 5k pace is what I'm going to have to sustain for a whole marathon. And I know that I've got time to build up to this, so I'm not going to be too hard on myself. But my goodness me, I'm just on my cool down now, and this is going to be a big ask.
There's no getting away from the fact that it's going to be a tough task, but that's what hopefully is going to make it so rewarding. And you're not on your own. I wanted to send you a message from me and the whole team at the Running Channel to say, we're right behind you. We believe in you and we can't wait to follow your journey. Ultimately, what you need to do is take it one day at a time, get your shoes on and get the runs in. Wishing you all the luck in the world.
I really, really want to do this. I know that there are so many people behind me, which just feels incredible. And if you want to lend your support as well, the community is going to be a huge motivation for me. So please do leave your comments in the box below. Let me know if you've got any goals that you're trying to hit this year as well. I want to go on your journey with you, as well as bring you on my journey with me. So stay tuned for the next episode of Quarantine to Qualifier. Right then, ready to run? Let's do this.